Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've crossed that fabulous milestone of 50, we really need to talk about proactive health today. We're going to dive into the most underappreciated, hardest working organ in your entire body. I am so excited to share this evidence-based breakdown with you so you can walk away with totally practical, science-backed knowledge on how to protect your health moving forward. So I want you to take a guess. Which organ is working tirelessly for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without a single break? It silently filters your blood, it acts as your body's central energy storage, and it literally never complains until it is almost too late. Well, if you guessed the liver, you hit the nail right on the head. Here is a quick look at our roadmap for today. The 24/7 detox hero. Why is the liver silent? Early SOS signals, decoding the detox trend, and finally, health secrets after age 50. Let's jump right into section 1, the 24/7 detox hero. You know, the sheer scale of this organ's workload is just incredible. Your liver doesn't just do one or two things. It's actively responsible for over 500 essential functions. Just think about that. From producing the bile that allows you to actually digest your food, to synthesizing the vital proteins that make your blood clot when you get a simple paper cut. It's an absolute powerhouse. Honestly, we shouldn't just think of the liver as a squishy internal organ. It's much more accurate to picture it as a highly advanced, continuously running purification and storage facility. It's basically your body's central water filtration plant. Every single thing you eat, drink, or swallow as medication passes through this exact checkpoint to be neutralized and made perfectly safe for the rest of your body. Moving on to section 2, why is the liver silent? As we cross 50, our bodies kind of become a ledger of decades of lifestyle choices and past exposures. And this demographic, particularly the baby boomer generation, is uniquely vulnerable. They actually carry a 5 times higher risk of hepatitis C, which often comes from unknown medical or environmental exposures way back in the day. On top of that, metabolic factors that tend to pop up later in life, things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes, significantly spike the risk of fatty liver disease. But here is the tricky part. Because of its incredible resilience, the liver silently pushes through the damage. It possesses this extremely powerful ability to compensate for injured tissue and regenerate itself. Now, that's a biological miracle for sure. But the downside is that symptoms remain entirely silent for months, sometimes even years. It doesn't have pain receptors in the same way other parts of your body do, so it just won't complain until the structural damage is severe. Which brings us to section 3, early SOS signals. Since it doesn't just hurt like a stubbed toe, we have to look out for 8 subtle SOS signals. We can break these down into how you feel, what you see, and what your lab tests might quietly reveal. Internally, you might feel prolonged fatigue because your energy metabolism is really struggling, or you might get a vague heaviness in your right upper abdomen. Visibly, you might notice abdominal weight gain from visceral fat, unusually dark urine, pale stool, or even prolonged itching from bile salts trapped under the skin. Later stages can show up as jaundice or easy bruising, since the liver isn't making those clotting proteins anymore. And metabolically, a routine blood test might suddenly show unexpectedly high blood sugar or high cholesterol. Now here is a really surprising twist. We usually fear high cholesterol, right? But Harvard research indicates that surprisingly low LDL levels, and we're talking way down, under 40 or 70 milligrams per deciliter, can actually be a major red flag. If your liver is severely compromised, it simply stops producing cholesterol altogether. So extremely low numbers aren't always a victory to celebrate. Sometimes they warrant a much deeper look. Let's tackle section 4, decoding the detox trend. Okay, let's be real for a second about detoxing. On one hand, we have these extreme juice cleanses that are everywhere online. The medical consensus on these, you just don't need them. In fact, extreme liquid diets can cause dangerous electrolyte imbalances and actively slow down your metabolism. On the other hand, we have the liver. It is literally the most perfect natural detoxification system in existence. You do not need harsh diets to flush it out. You just need to stop overloading it and give it the basic healthy support it needs to do its job.
And that leads us perfectly into Section 5, Health Secrets After Age 50.
The absolute most empowering news here is that liver disease, especially fatty liver, is largely preventable and often completely reversible. You just need to follow this achievable 4-step scientific blueprint. Number 1, lose just 5 to 10% of your body weight. That small amount is clinically proven to drastically reduce fat and inflammation inside the liver. Number 2, adopt the green Mediterranean diet. Number 3, drink a few cups of black coffee daily. Studies actually show it can reduce liver scarring or fibrosis. And number 4, hit that sweet spot of 150 minutes of aerobic exercise every week to really boost your metabolic health. Let's zoom in on that green Mediterranean diet for just a second. When you're looking to proactively support your liver, you want to prioritize greens, berries, whole grains, fatty fish, and nuts. You specifically want to add in green tea and foods rich in polyphenols, which clinical trials show offers superior liver fat reduction. On the flip side, you really must strictly limit sugary foods and drinks. And a huge one here, avoid high fructose corn syrup. Your liver processes fructose very differently than other sugars, and excess fructose is directly converted into liver fat. We want to give your liver the exact fuel it needs to heal, not extra baggage. And hey, while we're talking about what we put into our bodies, a quick but vital safety warning. We have to be very careful with our medicine cabinets. Be highly cautious with over-the-counter medications like acetaminophen, commonly known as Tylenol. Overuse, taking it with alcohol, or just prolonged use can easily overwhelm a struggling liver, and it's highly toxic in large doses. Always read the labels and consult your doctor. Speaking of your doctor, here is exactly how you can be a proactive patient. If you're over 50, if you carry a bit of extra visceral fat around your midsection, or if you have diabetes, you have to advocate for yourself. Proactively ask for a hepatitis C test at your next physical. Request a liver ultrasound or a fibroscan, which is just a specialized, completely painless ultrasound that specifically assesses liver scarring. The golden rule here? Absolutely do not wait for pain to schedule a checkup. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final provocative question to think about. What will you do today to thank your liver? Will you skip that sugary soda with lunch? Will you go for a 30-minute walk this evening? Or will you finally pick up the phone and book that overdue physical? Take just one proactive step today to honor the resilient, silent hero that is keeping you alive. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive, and I will catch you on the next explainer.